Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also share, like, and comment.
Madam Speaker, to enhance national unity, the United Party for National Development, UPND, New Dawn administration has ensured that the recruitment of public service workers, such as who? Teachers, health workers, defense and security personnel, is based on merit. Further, the recruitments have been transparently undertaken for the first time in a long time. At all districts across the country, without segregation. The numbers are there again. Numbers don't lie. Anyone can access these numbers. To ensure equal opportunities for all our citizens is the reason this is happening. Consciously, we know some members of the ruling party complain, and our answer is very simple. We were elected into government to look after 20 million Zambians, all of them, from all the 10 provinces, 116 districts, from 156 constituencies, all of them without exception. I would like to hear, Madam Speaker, one who says, in my district, there has been nobody employed. I'm looking for one. Just one, not two.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
Madam Speaker, to promote an all-inclusive society, our administration has continued to distribute national resources equally. I didn't say equitably, but I wish to say so as well. And we will move to equity soon. But our agenda was to ensure there is equality first. Then we can move to equity, because it's important to show, to demonstrate the intent of your government. This is evident in the implementation of the Enhanced Constituent Development Fund. Same tab, 156 constituencies. But we know some constituencies are more people, some constituencies are bigger by geography, by land, we know. But we had to start with an equitas, not equitas, an equal perception. And then we can move to equity later on. Because if we didn't do it, Mr. Speaker, there could have been other arguments now going on in our country. So we will address those issues at the right time. This is, Madam Speaker, evident also in the way the CDF is being distributed from the central pool in terms of disbursement across the country. It's not just the allocation, but the release of these funds. For the first time, it does not matter which constituents, which party the MP comes from, the councillor comes from. The resources are going. And that's intentional. It's not by chance, it's intentional. We also are clear, Madam Speaker, on social protection, farmer input support. Even there, we brought equality away from what was happening just a few years ago. Now, all provinces, all districts, all constituencies receive equal amounts. Quantum, based on the farming communities in there. Very important. Very important. And there are several other programs of this nature which are being implemented transparently and fairly across the country. Madam Speaker, we will continue on this positive trajectory and take development to each and every part of our country. Each and every part of our country, in order to promote national unity for the benefit of all Zambians. 20 million of them. 20 million of them. And when we breed more, those will be taken account of. Democracy and constitutionalism. Madam Speaker, we are committed to deepening our democracy and constitutionalism as the surest way through which our people can be assured of their freedoms and right to participate in decision-making. Again, statistics are there for everybody to see. The ratings are there for everybody to see. We don't have to say it ourselves. In this regard, we are delighted and honored that Zambia has been named among the top 3 most democratizing countries in the world. Madam Speaker, this has been done by an independent, credible organization called VDEM. This recognition underscores our government's continuous efforts to promote the virtues of democracy, good governance, and the rule of law. Madam Speaker, in order to broaden the ever-expanding democratic space which this government has created and also increase the access to information, we have made it possible for 44 new radio stations and 18 new television stations to be licensed countrywide in the last 2.5 years. Numbers are there. These facilities can operate and should and will operate freely and without any interference whatsoever from government. More significantly, political parties, all political parties, and I watch their programs, Madam Speaker, every night, and civil society organizations are now able to make full use of these facilities to advance their agenda. And hopefully the people's agenda. No issue at all. No threats of closures. Not necessary. Further, to provide access to the ZNBC signal for Radio 1 and 2, 15 new FM transmitters have been installed in some rural districts of Eastern Province, Northern, Western, Southern, Luapula, and Muchinga provinces, Madam Speaker. Again, numbers don't lie. Madam Speaker, to enhance the participation of eligible voters in elections, we have undertaken, again for the first time, although the law was there before, continuous voter registration. It's now operational. A program which is in line with the Electoral Process Act. As I said, the law was there, but it was not implemented for whatever reason. That doesn't matter. It's now operational. The program now covers all the 10 provincial centers of our country. Lovely country, Zambia. Madam Speaker, to strengthen the legal and institutional frameworks for upholding the rule of law, government has enacted the Judicial Training Institute of Zambia Act number 14 of 2023. This House has enacted that act. As you know, this House is part of government. All of us in this House are members of the government.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the Source. Don't forget to subscribe to JCO.
So, which this establishes the Judicial Training Institute. Commendable indeed. Thank you to this House. The Institute will facilitate continuous professional development for our judges, judicial officers, and other staff. Human dignity, equity, social justice, equality, and non-discrimination. Madam Speaker, government has the responsibility to uphold the dignity of all our citizens, as well as their right to social justice and equal treatment all over the country. Our development efforts are therefore centered on uplifting the livelihoods of all our people in our country. In this regard, provision of clean water and adequate sanitation, quality education, quality health care, access to electricity, social protection, youth empowerment, as well as provision of maternal health facilities, Madam Speaker, are key priority areas for this government in the whole country. Madam Speaker, through our flagship intervention under the Enhanced Constituent Development Fund, which I mentioned earlier, we now see equity, equality, I'm bringing in equity now, equality and social justice being restored. Many more of our children now have opportunity to learn in a dignified environment, with several classroom blocks, as we talk now, being constructed, several desks being supplied to schools. As we sit here and speak, this is happening across the country. And we want to urge all members of parliament, councillors, council chairpersons, mayors, on this score to work together, irrespective of political party, just to deliver for the people of Zambia. That's our request, Madam Speaker. I think it's fair. I think it's logical.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cool, and turn on the notification bell, cause I'm gonna see you in the next video.